Nice. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. So, to begin, you can choose if you want to lay on your back comfortably. Remember, if you want to bring a blanket below your body to soften into the blanket, you can do that. Bolster maybe below your knees, below your head. Really invite a moment of arrival, a couple of breath like waves that they invite you simply to drop and in a way disconnect from this day, all the little things that maybe happen as expected, the ones that didn't, maybe the different types of moods that you experience and how you felt throughout the entire day. Just so that as the day closes, you also give yourself the opportunity to end the day well, not in contact with things that are happening around and through you, but in contact instead with that center, that source of life that is you, where you go, where you come from, maybe every day as you close your eyes and you go to sleep. Every moment that you are in deep presence, in that vortex that is deeply nourishing, inviting, where you don't need to do. And by simply being, you are welcome, you're held, you're loved. The eyes dropping all the way within towards the back of your head, to start to catch how is it that the breath moves through you by opening to sensations, but maybe for some of you, but also opening to the visual presence of that breath. So as your body softens to receive that inhale very naturally, let yourself catch that wave of life, the sparkles that connect you straight away with that space that is you. Maybe you see it as a color, as a light, as little bubbles, as a wave. And you transport yourself with all that life, opening to connect with the sensations that maybe visual appearance creates when it gets in contact with every little part of your body. And today, let it be you who starts to follow and pick those sensations. Observe where is more present this life, this breath. In the knowing that everything simultaneously is being deeply ignited into that warm breath, that space where you can absolutely, as you exhale, let go. Meaning that you invite waves of relaxation first. Just that simple softness of opening your hands in a surrender to this moment. The softness that maybe you can invite in your belly. The softness that you can invite around the space of your heart, in your face, in your jaw, in your forehead, where you allow no thinking, no analyzing, meaning you don't go and nourish anything that may arise. And instead, your point of connection continues to be that breath, that source of life, that deep nourishment of you at the very cellular, invisible level, as much as the most obvious and the space that we can all see you through your body and through the light that is expressed every time that you enter a space, every time that you are where you are. Inhale and observe, catching that breath, maybe as a color that comes, as a visual, maybe as a word that appears as you inhale. And you transport yourself with that by the touch of that breath to all the little and big spaces within you. That capacity to notice from within all that sensational life that reminds you constantly, here you are. You are awake and alive to all that you are. And exhaling and waves of relaxation dropping all that may have been around you, all that you were running behind, just so that you come naturally where you belong, to yourself, to this breath, to the earth, and to all that wants to emerge from that space of greater connection to you. That capacity to feel breath, to relate with that breath, becomes just the same expression maybe as how do we relate with life. There are many tools that try to control the breath, and yet, can we really control life? Is there a way to play with the breath, to move into the fluidity that the breath is having, and to soften the body to find the right rhythm? An interesting observation. Are you, from the place of the center where you are right now, trying to control life? Or are you inviting all the elements and seeing from that grounded space of gratitude for all that is? How, with all the elements, you can create a new piece of art. Inhale and follow that breath. Notice where she's going, what places are being awakened, called in into here. And exhale and imagine yourself opening through the back of the body and pouring out, letting your body know that now you're here. And so anything that you've been holding by trying to create that fake sense of control drops. For that drop, that which is needed maybe is not just that presence, but the trust that you have in the next in-breath. Translated to the trust that by simply living, you cultivate with whatever you inhale next. Little steps. As the next in-breath lands in you, let that breath slowly hug you at the space of your heart, creating there like a vortex of breath, like a circle that starts spinning, grounded through the back of the heart, and opening like a flower to the space above you and around you. This place that connects that source with that body. The capacity to co-create and descend from the intuition into the action, that it is aligned and that it is deeply intended, coming from where you come from. And in that way, that capacity then to co-create that reality, that life, the body being that instrument for everything that is here. Your breath, that spark of life. The pause in the center, that space where you get to either react or respond. Where there is the choice as you slow down to go and repeat, or to slow down even more as much as is needed, to take those little tiny steps in the direction that you're being guided to. Trusting, maybe it's not a big leap, sometimes it's just about tiny, tiny little things accumulated over time, building that incredible trust in life, in you, in life. Same thing, in breath. So you can take a moment if you wanted to rest your hands in this space and truly ask yourself maybe where there is an opportunity for you to open your hands to surrender the idea of control that takes so much energy in service of little steps towards bigger trust. And I invite you to take 3 breaths with that. Inhaling maybe through your nose. And exhale and sigh. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. And one last time, inhaling through your nose. Exhale. And then very slowly, with your next in-breath, bringing your knees gently all the way towards your chest, towards your heart. Taking a moment to roll a little bit side to side or stretching